You ready for this? We're gonna meet some friends, right?
Yes!
Good morning, everyone. Today's gonna be a very eventful day. Right now, I gotta go recharge my microchip. And then Remy is going to be actually, she's going to be doing swim lessons. I'm not quite sure what to expect because for the first 2 lessons, because she's still small, they generally say 3. However, since we have a pool, they said to do it as early as possible. But since she's smaller, we need to be in there with her. Like, I think we're gonna be instructing her based on what we're being told. So we're like the middleman, if you will. That way, you know, she's more comfortable. Long story short, don't know what to expect. He's the type of kid that's very adventurous, and we'll do this swim lessons, and then tomorrow we'll go in our pool and just have fun. So that way she can associate what she learned with fun. I don't know if that's the proper way of doing it, but that's the way I think we're going to approach it. We live in Florida. She needs to know how to swim. It's very important. At least she needs to know how to have the survival skills, you know, flipping over and floating. She doesn't necessarily have to be Michael Phelps or something like that.
Are we doing the left or right arm today?
I suppose this one, since I'm just chilling with you like this.
It doesn't matter. Whichever one you prefer. I can roll around.
This one's fine.
That one's good?
Yeah,
All
this
right.
one's fine.
Does Dad have tattoos?
He does not.
Well, you know, the funniest thing is people with tattoos they don't like needles either.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Look at you go, you little architect.
Look.
Can you do it? Just get it. There you go. That's a little more level. So you can get over your head. Oh no! Okay, last time, then we're leaving. Come on, you got it. What did you do? You don't pick that all up, right?
Oh, girl, this is the beginning of quarantine. You will be in so much trouble. No touch. You can't go in there.
No,
You gotta
yep.
get back.
We're turning
Get
your
back, baby.
crib into a slightly bigger bed. Those are called bed springs or something. I don't know what that springs. Hey, which one out? We gotta put your thing. That's so you can sleep.
Tools. Those are called tools, honey bunny.
It is insane. I noticed that when she was cooking with me on this past one, she's an incredibly different person. She's more. You're dizzy. She's more. I mean, granted, she's not perfect at pouring and stuff like that, but she was
Don't touch her.
way better
Stay,
at
stay.
everything.
Go in.
Nice.
Most of these things.
Let's go try it. Here, let me put that on.
It's a momentous occasion. I know to a lot of people, you guys are probably like, this is so dumb. You're just putting your baby in a bed. But it really is a big moment for us. A big moment for Remy. So now when she wakes up in the middle of the night, Char,
That's the
you
sun.
can fall asleep in her crib with her. Are you nervous?
I actually am very nervous.
What are you nervous about?
I don't want her to get terrified of the water.
Oh, she won't. I think what they do is they like make it fun with like games and stuff. It's important though. We have to do this because
That's why I mentioned, like, we live in Florida, we have a pool, it's just, it has to get done.
with like Remy, because she loves the pool so much. Literally, she wakes up in the morning, she opens up these guys, opens them up, and she goes, pool, 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 outside, pool, pool. I think that doing it now is probably going to be the best time to do it. We would have done it earlier, but unfortunately with everything that's going on with quarantine and pandemic, it was a lot more difficult. I think that these classes are really, really small and you're really spread out. And it's just kind of about learning how to, from my understanding, it's like about learning how to teach your daughter or your kids, I should say, your infants, how to do like basic survival skills. So like floating and going underwater and flipping over if they go underwater, stuff like that. This stuff is like nerve-wracking, but it's also super exciting.
You ready for this? We're We're gonna meet some friends, right?
We got water.
We're gonna go swimming and make friends.
This is well, it is playtime.
Yeah, it's playtime.
This is playtime. But we gotta learn some stuff.
We're gonna learn how to swim.
Hi.
And you're gonna go, hi, my name's Remy. Right?
Hi.
Hi, my name's Remy.
Ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Okay.
Cool. Let's cheer up. All right, swim lesson 1. Done, completed. My thoughts on it. Give your thoughts on this first swim lesson.
Oh my God.
Okay, so first, I thought it was gonna be like super traumatizing for myself and for Charles, and it ended up being the opposite. It ended up being kind of like tough for Remy, like a little.
I don't think it's traumatizing for her.
No, a little scary for her.
I think it was because we were originally gonna do it at our own pool, but then we kind of read like, you know, it's not necessary because she's obviously familiar with our pool, that it's good to do it in other pools so that way she learns the concept.
Mm-hmm.
However, because of COVID and things like that, we haven't had the opportunity to take her to different pools.
I think what it was is, so we went to this really well-known place that was recommended to us, and it was our first official swim lesson. And apparently what happened was they were down an instructor, and so they joined basically what her class would have been, but people who had already started it and were like on like week 6.
Yeah, we jumped in probably towards the end, right?
I don't know. I'm not really sure, but all I know is that they were pretty far along in it. And Char took her into the water, and she got really startled, and he looked at me. He's like, I can't do this. You got to take her. So I ended up going in. I honestly had no idea what I was doing because, unfortunately, I think that the instructor that was there was not the normal instructor, so she didn't really give me any. She didn't really tell me what to do besides, like, you know, like when you tell the group and
Yeah,
you
you
just
kind of
and
address it.
everybody already knows it. But if you're brand new and you're not taught it,
Yeah,
you're
she
just
may
kind of
have
like
not
trying to
known that
wing it.
We were brand new.
Yeah, this is not her fault. I'm not blaming anybody,
Yeah,
nothing
no.
like that. But basically we just went in there and we left and we're like, I don't know if I really learned anything or if Remy really learned anything. And I say I because part of this program is like you're supposed to learn with your kid so that you can bring it back home and then teach them there as well. Our first lesson was like a little off a bit, and Remy was terrified. We had a really hard time. There was so much that was going on. It was a lot. We're gonna practice it more at home. We're gonna try and like take what we learned from this experience, which is like, I don't wanna say it was a bad experience, it's just not what I thought it was gonna be.
It was a different learning experience than we anticipated.
Yeah, especially for her like first time. And so we just don't want her to be scared of the water. That's our biggest thing. But she loves water. You guys have seen her here. She loves it. We're gonna keep practicing. Hopefully the next one there's not as much crying. Thank God for those toys that they threw in the pool.
I wish I was the one crying, not her.
I know, right?
Do you want to tell them where we're going tomorrow?
We're gonna take Remy to see something
cousin.
that she
Her uncle.
really, I don't know what he would be. A cousin.
Yeah, Uncle Brad. It'd be Uncle
Cousin
Brad.
Brad.
No.
Cousin.
Why would he be a cousin?
Because Brad's your second cousin.
Oh, my daughter.
So that's your cousin's son, which Remy is your daughter. So your cousin, your cousin, or you're technically, yeah.
He would just be my second cousin.
It'd just be, I don't know how that goes.
I honestly.
I think I'm lost.
Okay, so here's the deal. Maybe you guys can explain it. This is actually, we've always wondered.
It's your
this.
cousin,
So
Beth.
if my cousin is older than me and has a child who's around the same age as me, that means they're my second cousin.
That's right, I think.
And then Remy's my daughter. And
Which
then what would
But that's
Brad
still
then be?
second cousin.
Would it be the cousin uncle? Cause uncle?
No, I mean if you want her to call him uncle, she can.
Cause
but
Uncle Brad.
But I feel like it would be second cousin.
So the second cousin gets passed down to Remy.
Yeah, she's a second cousin. Brad is second cousin.
What,
Because Beth is your cousin.
And then if they have a kid, then it would be our third cousin.
I don't know. We're getting too deep into a
I
seriously
never
strange
understand
conversation.
this kind of stuff. It always confuses me.
I mean, I just said Brad. I just called him Brad. But we're gonna go see some.
Don't forget, actually, hit the notification bell down there. I don't know if you
Yes.
guys ever do. Those little things on the screen probably reminded you about a billion times.
Here, we'll put them all on the screen
Yeah,
right now.
40 of them right now. Do that so you can see what we do tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you. Did I slip?
I did, but we could take it out.
Okay. We don't want to tell you, so it's more of a surprise for you as well as for Remy. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a good night and...